Genesis 33 is the reunion Jacob feared for years. He meets Esau with humility, bowing 7 times, but Esau runs to him, embraces him, and weeps. What Jacob thought would be revenge turned into restoration. God was already working on Esau's heart, while Jacob was still consumed by guilt. Sometimes the danger you dread has already been dismantled by divine grace. Before you even show up, Jacob offers gifts. Esau declines at first, but Jacob insists. He says seeing Esau's face is like seeing the face of God. That is what reconciliation does. It reminds you of mercy. Jacob settles near Shechem and builds an altar. This is his first act of worship after so much running. Peace is not always a place. Sometimes peace is finally knowing God covered what you could not control. Genesis 34 shifts quickly into tragedy. Dinah, Jacob's daughter, is violated by Shechem, a local prince. He wants to marry her, but love does not begin with harm. Her brothers Simeon and Levi are enraged. They trick the men of the city into being circumcised. Then while the men are in pain, they kill every one of them. It is a revenge story with no justice, only grief. Jacob is angry at his sons, not because Dinah was harmed, but because their actions could make him look bad. The pain is real. The silence is louder. Dinah's voice is missing from the chapter, like many today who were violated and never heard. This story reminds us that unaddressed pain leads to uncontrolled violence. When no one brings it to God, it stays bleeding in the background. Matthew 14 begins with John the Baptist's death. Herod makes a prideful promise and has John beheaded. Grief enters the story. When Jesus hears about it, he withdraws, but the people follow. And even while grieving, Jesus heals them. That is the kind of Savior he is. Even when his own heart is heavy, he still meets the needs of those who seek him. The chapter ends with a miracle. Over 5,000 people are fed with 5 loaves and 2 fish. Jesus tells the disciples to bring what they have. He blesses it, breaks it, and multiplies it. That's still how he moves today. You do not need to have a lot, you just need to bring it to him. Grief does not cancel provision. Lack does not stop overflow. When you place it in his hands, it becomes enough. Scriptures to study. Genesis 33, 1 through 20. Genesis 34, 1 through 31. Matthew 14, 1 through 21. Like, comment, and subscribe to Gospel for Gangsters. Come back for more. Always remember, you are loved. God bless.